Hello everyone, hello and welcome back to Let's Play Resident Evil 2. I'm the Black Shadow. It's time to head in our train. Just so you know, folks, not again. Just so you know, folks, I don't know if any of you noticed, obviously I've put these videos now into a playlist. And I don't know if you've seen the actual sort of the playlist thumbnail that's known as that little picture. I've actually got that now as my. I decided I'd put it in as my my desktop background. It looks freaking awesome, I tell you. Anyways, look here, a flare gun. Need something to ignite. Now, the reason for this flare gun, if you've got the lighter here with you, what you can do here is you can like light it up, and it will show you that there's an item hiding down here. But you don't actually need it, folks. You can just grab it anyways. Very important you grab this, especially for Leon. Make sure you grab this key when you're Leon. It is very important. Very, very important. A British logo is on the keyring. Yeah, folks, believe me, you want to grab hold of that. It's more handy than anything if you grab it as clever. But Leon, do not miss that, because if you miss it, you're not getting it back. You will not come back here, so be careful. Let's head through here then, through the so-called Vacant Factory. That's actually what it's known as. Kind of a dangerous area, this, actually, in all honesty. Uh-oh. Don't reload! Ugh. Yeah, there's a good few zombies around here, folks, so be careful. Take him down. Damn. I still don't know if, like, when you shoot them, they're going down, if it actually does damage to them. I just don't know. It makes logical sense that it does, but it just doesn't, it never seems like it. I honestly don't know. Is that we need now? But we want to go down the side towards us, but we want to go down this way first, because there is a very special item here, especially if you're playing this as Leon. There's another zombie down him. Doesn't need to die. Come back into this dead body here, and he has something on him which I can't grab at the moment. God damn it. Fine, I'll combine these if it makes you happy. And here we have the Spark Shotter. Very experimental weapon, to say the least. Actually, I'll show you it in a little moment, folks. Why not? Yeah, I'll show it now here. The high voltage gun to repel experimental animals uses spark shot rounds and has a range of 10 feet. Now, I never really used this weapon. In all honesty, when I used to play this game, no, I never used this weapon. I suppose in a way I should have a bit, just at the least, no, just it's alright, but it's not something I would use for like really, really powerful enemies, anything like that. But it's okay to hit zombies here. I'll show you mean here. Like, we got a. Whoa, he's a bit close. So what you can do with the spark shot is you shoot him twice. Get off me, you freak! And 2 shots from it, and that zombie's dead there. So it's not too bad, actually, the spark shot. I suppose it's handy to use, I suppose. I want to test something here. What happens if, say, I use a spark shot and then use the handgun afterwards? I'm curious here. 1 shot. There you go, folks. So you can take that. You know, I wouldn't say it's necessary, but you know, you can grab it and, you know, maybe you'll make some use of it. You know, it's not bad. There's a couple green herbs there which I sadly can't grab yet. What I'll do, I'll come back down to grab those. Definitely. Now let's move on up here, up the ladder. And there's a lot of items here, folks, so we need to start putting some of these away. Now, I'm going to put the spark shot away for now. I'm also going to provisionally put the Colt back, and I'm going to take the grenade launcher with me again. For the moment, the valve handle, do we ever need the valve handle ever again in this game? Not that comes to mind while the music starts going a bit funny. Oh yeah, we can combine those, can't we? Now I'm going to put that this way. We don't need the W box key. I'm taking a full heal with me though, just in case. But again, there's a few items we would need to grab here before we do anything. There's a first aid spray there and some ink ribbon. I'm not taking either of those. Obviously, you can see it, grenade rounds and flame rounds. All very handy. So I'll combine that up here. I'll quickly go back down and grab the 2 green herbs down there. It's good practice. I don't think we're gonna need them, but it's good practice, I think, to you know, go back. Sherry will stay up there, by the way, folks. She won't come back down with you, which is, well, I don't know. She won't come back down. She'll stay up there, which I suppose is a good thing. I used that herb there because, of course, we got a little bit hurt. And the other green herb, I'll keep hold of that. So then we can head back up the ladder here. Again, there is still a good couple items hidden around here and there, folks. I'm gonna grab those before we move on here. I'll grab one now while I'm thinking about it. The other one I'll just take with me. I don't mind. So we make our way outside here. Now you'll see here, there's the factory map, which I find hilarious because this is actually the last area of the factory, so that map is completely redundant. But if you head back here to these little down barrels here, there's some handgun bullets hiding in there. Very well hidden they are. I don't remember how I knew they were there. I'm assuming it might have been in my guide. I think it was actually, but yeah, they're pretty well hidden those. I don't think a lot of people know they're there. So let's put the handgun bullets back. We don't need those. We can drop that for now. I'll keep hold of both of those. This sound. Hold on a second, folks. Sorry about that, folks. Yeah, I think what it is. I think I figured out why it's occasionally going so. It's because of the way I'm recording this at the moment, folks. Yeah, I mean, I do try and record things as good as quick as I can, and this screen always seems to be a bit slow. But I think what it is, folks, is that it's like when I recorded Director's Cut Resident Evil 1, I couldn't actually run that at the full recording specification that I wanted to, because it was just in like the loading scenes, it was really, really laggy. I don't know why. In this game, though, I can just about run it at full specifications, honestly, folks. It's kind of it'll do it, but it's like really pushing the boundaries. Well, boundaries. It's definitely making my PC work, really, folks. And it needs not much to be going on. Control device for the turntable has a keyhole. That shouldn't be a problem though for too much longer, folks. I'm going to be soon making an investment into this PC here, so no, that won't be an issue. Now, you need to head in here, folks. Now, make sure you have a look in this place. In this little... whatever this is, folks. Because there's some flame rounds in there. Make sure you grab hold of those. And this is what you need. The control panel key. With a little D tag for some reason. I'm assuming there's a logical explanation. Well, actually, there isn't a logical explanation. I know what the logical explanation is. Because this is the down key. Yeah, that's what it's known as. The down key. Let's head back outside. Now what we need to do here is, you can probably guess this, folks, put the key into our turntable. You push the activation switch? Why the hell not? See, this is not a normal train, folks. This is not a normal train at all. We are going down.
Claire, my stomach hurts.
Hang in there, Sherry. It's burning up. I've got to hurry before the embryos pupate.
That's a technical word. What the hell is that? Stop shaking the screen. That's annoying. She's unconscious. Yeah, that was a very technical term, even for you, Claire. Pupate. In case any of you don't know, it's like the embryos sort of like, sort of begin developing, look at it that way. Panel. Based on an emergency, the red light will turn on. Access for outside will be prohibited for this time. Basically, this is the way, the game's way of saying, you can come out, but you can't come back in. Alright, well, let's investigate on then and see what the hell was making that sound. Don't you throw that at me! Oh yeah, folks. It's William Birkin. And what the hell? Dear God. Right, now. First rule to fighting William Birkin. Do not let him near you, because he will kill you. Not ideal. Now, I've got the grenade launcher here with me for this. Like, you can use a variety of weapons here. You can even go around using a handgun if you so desired. There's no reason why you have to use the grenade rounds. Ow! Ow! Freaking hell. Believe me, folks, he could really hurt. Run! Run! Get away from me! Yeah, you can use your hang around if you so decide. I don't want it though, because I want to use the grenade rounds. It seems throwing up there does seem to help. Ow! Yeah, don't let him get you down on health, even a little bit, folks, because he really will weigh on you up. Ooh, that was close. Oh, you sneaky bastard! Come on! Come on! Give up! And you see, yeah, when he starts doing this, he's like basically on the point of death. Sit down! God. Yeah, do not let him near you, folks, because he can be he can hurt you really, really badly. You know that thrusting attack sort of thing he did, yeah, that will hurt. That could possibly kill you if you're not doing well health-wise. But now that we have defeated William Birkin, we can head back inside. Oh, the sound starts going funny again. Ugh.
Sherry.
That's an intriguing sound. Good God. But where are we, folks? Yeah, some of you might be guessing it. You can basically tell where we are, folks. That lab we've been hearing about? Yep. Welcome to it.
Claire?
Oh, you're finally awake.
Isn't this...
That's okay. You keep it. I'm sure it'll keep you safe.
Thank
It's
you.
not a bulletproof vest, you know.
Even though I'm an only child, neither of my parents ever spent much time with me because of their work.
And we need to know this why?
I grew up alone, but now that you're with me, I finally have someone to rely upon.
I am speechless, folks.
Sherry. Rest here for a bit. I'll be right back, as soon as I found the antidote for you.
Yeah, folks, see, this is why I wanted to, well, this is basically why I wanted to keep Claire's original clothing, because, you know, she sort of gives the vest to Sherry, and I thought, well, it'd make more sense if I kept her in this. Really. Anyways, let's go grabbing our bits and bobs around here. We've got a few items. There's some green herb in there. There's thought so. Some flame rounds in there. We'll be keeping that grenade launcher with us, basically, folks. Some more acid rounds. That'll be useful later on. Again, some another ink ribbon that we don't need it. So if we just Combine that, yeah. Some reason I noticed it as well when I was looking back, video-wise. I noticed something about this screen as well. This menu. Game doesn't seem to. The recording doesn't seem to like this anymore. Don't know why. Anyways, we can drop the. Actually, we don't need the weapon box key at the moment. Although, yeah, I would say keep the grenade launcher with you. To be all honesty, folks. I think we do need. I'll take the blue herb with me just in case. Literally just in case. Cause it's something I kind of want to show you and sort of demonstrate. But I'd say we're pretty good to go here. But make sure you bring a grenade launcher with flame rounds. That is very important here, folks. You shall see why. No, yeah, we're pretty fine to go. Well, here we are in the Umbrella Laboratory. Labs, whatever. Yeah, so, of course, there's no better thing to do but to explore. Well, this sound is really starting to agitate me. Now, we can't head down here, folks, this little elevator. That's actually more useful. That'll actually become evident what that's about in the B game, just so you know. Let's head down here. Let's actually equip a weapon as well to defend ourselves. That might be an idea. Oh, this sound. I need to figure out what's going on in the background, folks. This video's nearly an end, so... Anyways, so let's head... You want to head down this little blue path first. Speaking here, the shutters sealed firmly in place. The response. Yep. There's no power, folks. Door's locked with a card key, so only place to go is in here. And yes, those are some weird looking doors. And this is why, folks, as you can sort of see here, there's like sort of really cold room. I think this is actually known as the cold room. Yeah, there's the first aid spray there on that barrel, should you want it. What we need to do in here is grab this, the fuse case. You see, you got this little machine here, used for super low temperature experiments. And what you need to do here, yeah, the game basically tells you, put the fuse case in here. Our little amazing mechanical arm thing. We'll put our little thing in there. And voila! We have a main fuse. Hoorah! And with that main fuse, folks, we can restore power. Hopefully, I'll be able to restore the sound when I end this video. Oh dear. Anyways, what we need to do now is we need to come back out here. Back into the main shaft here. And what we need to do is, you've got this little bit here in the centre. Use breaker system to regulate all the power in the lab. What we need to do? Yeah, pretty obvious. Put in the main fuse. And just like that, we have power! Hurrah! Which is very good. Alright, well let's, now we need to head down this little red path here. Now that we've got access, no, we've restored power, we can explore this place properly. So head down here. Now, I know there's this little switch here. Leave that for the moment, folks. Just trust me, just leave it. I'm gonna head this way. Leave this door. Yeah, this door's locked on the inside. Head in here. User registration. Temporary user registration. Culture experiment room. Username guest. Password none. I have 24 hours. Trust me, that has a use, folks. I'll talk about that later. Now, if you have a look inside here. Now, for Claire, there's some bowgun bolts. However, inside this for Leon is his sort of unique weapon. Now, if Claire's got the spark shot, Leon can get a flamethrower, which isn't too bad in this area, actually. Laboratory security manual. In the instance of an uncontainable biohazardous breakout, all security measures will be directed toward the underground transport facility. All materials will be automatically transported from the landing zone to the designated high-speed train. In the instance of a Class 1 emergency, the entire train will be purged and disposed of without delay. That's not good. The northernmost route currently used to transport materials to and from the facility will be designated as an emergency escape route. Secure passage to the relay point outside the city limits. Maybe we could make use of that, folks, and get the hell out of this place. Maybe we can make use of it. Now, this brings us to very interesting. This console here, the anti-biological organic weapons bow gas sprinkler. We turn on the switch. Now, I remember I used to just turn this on because I thought, well, we had to do it. You do not have to turn this switch on, folks, and it does actually make an effect as to what goes on here. Now, there are two enemies here that we can find out. There are lickers around, in all honesty. However, there's also a new enemy we haven't actually fought yet, and it's like a plant enemy. I don't remember if it's... I know it's got an actual name, that I really don't know. Can't remember what it is, folks. It does escape my mind. Now, what this gas sprinkler will do is, it's sort of to deal with the bow weapons. And what it will do with the lickers, it will actually make them weaker, I believe, a little bit. However, the downside is that those plant enemies, their normal attacks, when they spit sort of stuff and acid at you, if you've got the bow sprinkler on, it will actually make that spit poisonous, which is really bad, folks. So, poison sucks. Now, normally I would not turn on the sprinkler, but I figured, for this at least Claire's little bit here, I'm going to turn the sprinkler on. And by the way, when you turn it on, you can't turn it off. Now, if you come up here, you can see there's like these little vines there. Poured oil over place. Now, what you can do here with a lighter, if you've got a lighter here, because you can get through that vent. If you've got a lighter here, you can actually light the oil up here, and it will set those vines on fire. A way of doing it. You could always do that. You can also use a flamethrower. Anything fire-wise will kill that. But what is through then? On the other side? Well, you can only be up to find out. What am I saying? I don't know anymore, folks. Anyways, what is on the other side, you will find out in the next video. So, I'll see you there.